So let me know when you're ready to fire.
I'll take number 2.
Okay.
3,
2,
2,
1.
Okay. This thing's harder to shoot with than I thought it'd be.
Hey there's One Boom, and welcome to a good old-fashioned post-commentary. Man, I love doing these. They're easy to put together, and they just provide information, ideas, and opinions. I do enjoy doing these. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my feelings on Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm going to talk about what I would add to the game, and what I would change about the game, or I guess you could say, fix about the game. First thing I'll start out with is my thoughts on Ghost Recon Wildlands, and that is that I went in with such low expectations, guys. I was told the game is repetitive, and that there's nothing much to do. Well, there isn't much in the beta, you only get 2 provinces, but still within those 2 areas you have a lot of side missions and main missions and things you can do and spontaneous things that just happen, things you can go off the reservation and choose to do. You want to liberate a little town? Go for it. You want to shoot some guys on the side of the road? Go for it. You want to walk around in the woods? Whatever, go for it. You want to parachute off a mountain? Go for it. Do whatever the fuck you want. The big thing I heard that really bothered me about the game is people said it has too many sniping missions. I kept hearing sniping missions. Come to find out there are 0 sniping missions in Ghost Recon Wildlands. You can, if you want to, get up on a rock and snipe. That's totally fine. But if you want to take the suppressor off your assault rifle and go in and play it like it's Army of 2, you can totally do that. Your AIs are smart, or if you're playing with friends, I mean, hopefully they're smart. And you can kick ass and watch your friends' backs, and it's really a fun experience to go loud in that game. Is sniping advantageous? Again, yes, but you don't have to do it. It's not that cut and dry. There's a good amount of variety of things you can do in the game, from freeing prisoners, or capturing planes and helicopters, liberating little bases, destroying ammo depots, killing bosses, waiting till nightfall, breaking into a base, shutting down its power, and assassinating everybody one at a time so that they don't know that you're there. It's not that that is possible, that is encouraged. Do it however you want. You want to go loud with the lights on, go dark with the lights out, do it however you want. That's awesome. It's not without its flaws, and I'm sure things will need to be added and taken out and changed, and that's all okay. Okay, I'm not saying the game is perfect, I'm saying the game isn't this repetitive piece of garbage people keep making it out to be. What irritated me though is that people said that Ghost Recon Wildlands was too repetitive. At the same time, there's the same channels that post a lot of Division gameplay, which really just struck me as strange. So next will be the things that I would fix. I could put some, I don't know, did I put editing on that? Did that matter to you? I don't know. Either way, the things I would fix would be cars and planes.
Oh!
Holy shit, who's driving this?
I think you guys have maybe heard other people talk about this, or maybe you thought it yourself. The cars, even the dirt bikes to an extent, they're just shit. Frankly, they're just bad. They're finicky, they're light, they have no weight or power to them, but yet when you like barely bump it into something, you just take a 4x4, barely bump it into another 4x4, and both of the fronts will dent like it's a PS2 game, where it's like, it doesn't like crush, it just goes pop, and then all of a sudden there's a dent in the front of your truck. It's silly. I used to think GTA had some of the worst driving mechanics, okay? Lightweight, flimsy cars that just want to peel out at every turn. Thing is, you can tune those cars. I don't think this game is going to have vehicle tuning, so the vehicles need to be in better shape, in my opinion. And the planes were unintuitive, hard to fly, and seemingly pointless, so please, Ubisoft, fix the planes. Turn. Oh.
What the sticks?
Alright.
Nope, 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 no.
Next thing is the godforsaken goddamn radios. Why are there so many radios? I kill them, and I can still hear the fucker. Oh, that's gonna explode. There are so many radios. in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Little stereos that play the same stations over and over again, the same repetitive songs. I feel like I'm eating at Chupala's every fucking time I play the game. I was actually in a town. I shot one radio, and then I heard the same station on a different one. I shot that one, heard the same station behind me, and I started freaking out. I was like, where the fuck is it? I find it's a speaker on a telephone pole. I shoot that, and I hear one in a car all the way over there. It's so loud, and there's so many of them. It cannot be too hard or too much to ask to just cut down the amount of radios. I don't feel like I'm in an oppressed country that I'm supposed to be liberating when there's just constant music and every fucking where I go. So let's, turn those down, turn the volume down on them, limit the amount of them in one area, maybe just have 1 or 2 per base, not 15. I have songs stuck in my head from the game that I don't even like, because they're just always in the background. Even if you're not thinking about them, they're in the background. If you're on a camp, they're in the background. If you're in a town, neighborhood, if you are driving, if you are on the roadside. My friend was in the car and he's like, how do I turn off the radio? I said, down the D-pad. He hits down the D-pad. He's like, I can still hear it. I'm like, yeah, we're in a town. You're going to keep hearing it until we're out in the fucking boonies. As long as I'm talking about the world around me, the next point would be civilian AI.
Maybe 3?
That sucks. He's like, well, I'm walking away slowly.
It's shit. It's shit. It's shit. Okay, I love this game. It's super fun. But this world does not feel, quote unquote, alive, as they try to say. The game does not feel alive. The game feels lifeless. All of the AIs have no emotion at all. Some of the rebels talk to you. But it's not like in GTA where you walk by and some people are having a conversation on the phone, or one person will be like, whoa, doodaroo, or something like that. No, they're completely lifeless. And it's really weird to be in this, again, oppressed country that we're there to save, and there's just civilians walking the roads in the middle of the night. And they all walk at the same pace. They don't look around. They don't have special features to them. They're just blank AI. Now, I know not every AI can't be so diverse, because that weighs on the processing power of especially the consoles. But you know what you could do is cut down on them. I don't feel like I'm in this oppressed war zone of a country when there's just people walking around. I'm driving along, the road at night, and all I can see is the shit in front of me, and it's dark, and there's just a random guy in a sweatshirt and jeans just fucking walking down the street. Where the fuck? Why are you out here? It's so late at night. There was gunfire back there. Why are you just walking around? Just limit the amount of AI. It's so populated. I park my car in the road, and this, again, dumb, lifeless AI will not go around it. They're not programmed well enough to go around it. And they just park on the road. And there's like 6-car pileup in the road in the middle of the night. Why are there 6 people on the same road parked up against my car at night? You're not in a city. You're in a really poor country that's oppressed by a drug cartel. Why is everyone just around? Like, the only thing that reminds you that there's oppression going on is some of the story missions. And sometimes there'll be cartel guys pulling people over or killing people on the side of the road. It's like, if that was going on, I honestly saw. This is what I saw. And maybe if I have the footage, I'll put it here. I have hours and hours of footage, so I'm probably not going to sift through it just to find this. And maybe if you've played the game, you've probably seen it. There are bodies hanging from poles on the side of the road. Super dark stuff. And there'll be cartel guys walking around laughing at the hanging bodies. I was watching this, and a civilian lady just walked past them. And she didn't even care. There was no crying, there was no weeping, there was no shooting, there was no, hey lady, get back here. Nothing. Nothing. I don't feel like I need to save these people. They're just fucking wandering around like fucking stupid-ass robots. They take me out of the world. They take my immersion out. When there's a cartel base, and I'm stalking it, and an AI just walks past my gun like, what's up, bro? I've never been to Bolivia, okay? I never have, but I'm almost positive there are not that many people, and I'm almost positive just in any country, if there's gunfire and cartel guys and bullets going everywhere, civilians aren't just going to be like, well, this seems like a good time as any for a walk. Now the things I would add.
Fuck.
I'm driving up! Fuck that shit.
You can't even go straight.
I would add more host settings, such as friendly fire and just stuff along those lines. I didn't think too deeply into this part. I just want there to be some more settings. If you're the one hosting a world that people are joining, it'd be cool if you got a little list of host settings, or maybe some settings that you can vote on with your squad. I would love to be able to turn on friendly fire and hunt my friends throughout the giant fucking country that is the map of Ghost Recon Wildlands. Next thing I would add is jumping. Now, I know a lot of people go, oh, you don't need jumping. People are just going to be bunny hopping everywhere. I couldn't really think of a practical use for jumping until I was showing the game to my dad. And he's like, is there no jumping? I'm like, no, there isn't. And he's like, well, you can't jump from rooftop to rooftop then? And it clicked in my head right then. This game needs jumping. Jumping from rock to rock and not just focusing on a mantle. If you could like jump and then hit A to like grab ledges, you could actually do some parkour. The game would actually have some like cool parkour where you could run off a construction site and grab the one next to it. That'd be awesome. Also, I want to be able to jump on top of tables and jump on top of things for funny purposes or whatever. Just jumping needs to be in games. I noticed in some moments there were like plants or rocks in my way that they were too low to mantle but too high to jump over. Walk over. So like you can't mantle it, you can't walk over it, you have to walk around it. If I could just have a little bit of a jump, that'd be awesome. Also, what is a third-person tactical shooter without sliding and without rolling? It feels really, really weird that this game doesn't have a combat roll. I love the cover system. I like how intuitive it is. You just go up to a wall, boop, you're in cover, and you can peek around it and go back into it. I like that I don't have to hit a button. I like that I don't get locked to a wall. But why can't I slide into cover? Why can't I tuck and roll? Why can't I lay on my stomach and then roll side to side? That feels like basic human movement. You can already roll when you jump off of things. Just use that animation when I'm not jumping off of things. Maybe if I just, click in the stick and hit A certain way. I don't know. I know they're maybe trying to not look like GTA or other games, but those other games have those features because people like those features. So hopefully those get implemented very soon. Last two things I want to mention is I'm actually very excited for this game's DLCs because I recognize I can just see a lot of potential, okay? I can see the potential of garages, owning vehicles, customizing your vehicles. I see the potential of maybe being able to customize your own little custom base. I also have the idea in my head of grappling hooks, which would be amazing with all the Thai buildings and the rocks, and it would give you so many more opportunities to do different things. I hope they add like a grappling hook and a hang glider. It would be so awesome if Ghost Recon Wildlands had a hang glider. The whole time I was filming, I shouldn't say filming, but the whole time I was doing the parachute glide video, and I was jumping off that rock, I was thinking if this was a hang glider and I could just like keep going and I'd be going fast, that'd be awesome. If not a hang glider, maybe a wingsuit or something. I hate YouTube videos where people are like, oh, this game's cool, but it'd be so much cool if I had a grappling hook or like tanks or something. Nah, I don't like that kind of stuff. But this game is called Wildlands. You're in the wilderness. You're in this country you're not familiar with. I just would think that you could have grappling hooks, hang gliders, wingsuits, stuff like that. That would be really fun to me. One last little thing is combat knives. All of the harnesses have a combat knife on the chest, and it would be really cool if you could just pull out a knife. I don't know what button combination that would be. I don't know how that would work, but it'd be cool if you could pull out a knife and assassinate people quietly with the knife. Going up behind somebody, grabbing them, and hitting them with the butt of your gun just seems a little bit strange because you have your character, the character model, has a knife on his harness. Overall, though, that might sound like a lot of ranting, but that's it. I couldn't find anything else I hate about the game. I couldn't find anything that super pisses me off. It's immersive enough, it's beautiful enough, everything, it just hits like my standard for graphics, for gameplay, for gunplay. I love shooting people in this game. Very few shooters recently have made me go, oh, fuck yes, this is perfect. Infinite Warfare is meh, COD 4 Remastered, Modern Warfare Remastered is meh, whatever. The last game I was really thrilled with the shooting was maybe Battlefield 4 when I first started playing it, and then before that was like Battlefield 3. I love the bullet physics in this game. I like how it adds, you can kill people in like almost any enemy with one headshot, one direct headshot, and they're down at almost any range. So it's kind of cool that you have to worry about bullet deviation and scope sway. I like that so much. I don't know, I could gush about this game all day. Super fun. It's gonna have like almost a permanent place on my channel for sure. Especially me and my friends doing little funtages and stuff. I thought that would be really cool. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like any of the ideas, let me try that again. If you like any of these ideas, or you have some of these ideas of your own, leave them down in the comment section below. This video has gone on way too long. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye! Applause to Ubisoft. You've actually made a game that excites me, and I'm happy to play. The Division beta bore the shit out of me. I haven't liked any of your recent Assassin's Creed games, and Rainbow Six Siege is the only game that in recent times that I've actually played that I was like, okay, this is worth like $20.
Sounds
That's
so
pretty funny.
weary.
I'm pretty weary, man. My feet are tired. I miss my wife.